Hi, it's Cephid here, back again with another Long War Impossible, and I have a UFO landing site, a very, very large UFO that I was considering sending some fatigued specialists to, but I really don't think that's a viable option. I had to think about this, and there's going to be chrysalids, thin men, super outsiders, there's going to be probably floaters and seekers. I really don't think that I can take all that with just a few specialists. So I'm going to let the globe spin. Actually, before I do that, how much money have I got? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that quite early on it's very good to try and fill out your hangar reasonably early, because as the game goes on you get deeper and deeper into this roster where you're taking repairs, and if a fighter shows up to knock down your satellite at the wrong time, it can be a very sad time. You want to make sure you avoid that. Especially when you only have one satellite, then you're missing UFOs, and that can cause even more problems. Right, keep spinning. Keep spinning. Oh, our specialists are back. I actually get a mission where we play some specialists this time.
Excavation complete.
Right, it's getting a bit close now. Yeah, I think I've missed the opportunity to build a satellite uplink this month. But, not to worry.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe.
Right, this is a heavy abduction, so I want to take some specialists on this mission. What, are we still in March? Very quite early in March, so there should still only be sectoids and drones. No floaters or thin men yet, or seekers. Now, this aim is so bad that I'm probably not going to want to take him as a sniper. Thinking about this, these are two excellent aimed rookies, so these are probably going to become infantries. So I'll do one of them straight away. I like to give my high aimed tacticals. I tend to make it into infantries. As you probably aware, assaults don't really need as much high aim. Right. This guy can be a gunner. This guy could be an engineer. I think these are the three classes that are the most important to immediately level up, because gunners, once you've got heat ammo, are so much better. They can just take on seekers in one hit, and once you have flush as well, flush combines really well with heat ammo to give you essentially just a higher chance to hit against robotic targets. Against seekers, often flush can kill them even with the damage there. Engineers, again, are very important because you want to level them up to get to repair, which allows you to start capturing aliens. In general, they're quite good early on. They're, I suppose, one of the better classes early on because so many grenades can just save the day. If you have more grenades, then you have more options. And engineers, naturally, they take 2 grenades on every mission. Infantry, they are somewhat like the carry, if I can use a MOBA analogy. Infantries are like carries, and it was more like snipers were carries back in vanilla, but infantries carry as well, I'd say, as snipers in Long War. Let's see, I'll take one more specialist, and then I'll take 2 rookies. I would like an assault. So this guy. And then 2 rookies. I'll take one very high aim rookie, and one very low aim rookie. It's not bad to level up, I think I mentioned in the last video, it's not bad to level up your low aim rookies because you can turn them into mechs. Okay, that looks like a good team. Few equipment changes, and we'll be ready to go. The engineer should be taking a frag grenade to get the most out of Grenadier perk. Flashbangs, always helpful. I'll take a smoke grenade for good measure. Right, the assault has a shotgun, the infantry has... Yep, okay, I think that's good to go. Do I want to consider putting laser sight? Considering his so high aim, actually boosting that aim even further gives you a lot of reliability. Impossible tends to make the game quite binary, in a sense that either you kill the alien in front of you or potentially that alien kills you, whereas in Classic it was a little more fluid where if you leave something free to roam, it might take a shot, it might miss you, and if it does hit you, it probably won't kill your soldier, and you probably won't panic the entire squad. But in Impossible, if you let an alien roam free, it's quite likely he'll be able to kill you and cause a panic chain, which will end up with half your squad dead. So putting yourself in one bad situation can sometimes lose the entire squad. So that's where little things like giving yourself a boost in aim to make a more reliable shot can have quite a big difference. Just having the infantry with 80 aim means that just a little bit, he's a little bit more likely to kill those aliens in those situations. Now this is a favourite level of mine. It's got everything you need. It's got high ground, it's got a lot of heavy cover, and it's got multiple pathways. One thing I do recommend on this level is somewhat skirting the centre, as no matter what happens on in this mission, if you're standing in this point, you'll have triggered some pods, which is yeah, it's not a great place to be when you have this weak of a squad. So my usual tactics involve going into this building, into this room, clearing this room, and then exiting either through the back alley, around the back here, or through this door over here. You can take this door and take the roof, but the chances that you open that door and there aren't a pod there is extremely low. Right, the meld's there. I think that I'm going to disregard the meld for now. There'll be plenty of opportunities for meld that are less risky in the future. So, time to get cracking.
Roger, tracking. Okay. Aye, aye, Commander. Come get some.
This room's quite a good room to fight in. There's a lot of flank opportunities. And it looks like there's some aliens in there as well. Okay. Right, time for breach tactics. Put our infantry in a position where he can fight next turn. The gunner as well. And have everyone who is likely to run in ready to breach.
Headed there now. Moving. On Overwatch. Got it covered. Aye, aye.
Now, this is now 100 aim infantry. That's pretty good. That steady weapon. Steady weapon gives you 20 aim on the next fight. It doesn't actually count for both attacks from the infantry, but that's fine. Just a one very high aim. It's good enough for me. There's a possibility that there's some here. There they are, in fact. That's not so bad. Where's my infantry? He's going to end up taking at least one of these shots. Interesting, now I can have a rookie finish that off now. I might need to use a grenade to finish that last one.
Heading out.
As you can see, these drones have 4 health now. Previously they had 3 in my last fight in the construction yard.
Enemies down.
I thought I would take that opportunity to get a rookie a kill. Whenever a rookie gets a kill, I believe it's enough experience for them to actually level up. I don't think strictly it is, but they also get experience for completing a mission. So I think combining getting a kill with completing a mission will give any rookie enough experience to level up. Alright, that's a fairly safe pod 1.
On the move.
And this is a heavy mission, so I should expect probably at least 3 more pods.
Scanning.
Oh, here we go. Out there's a drone and some sectoids. I believe that's not activated. I don't know why I can see this drone here, but there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna take this route this time. I think considering there's aliens right there, I'd like to kill them if possible. Ah, I think I can see what's going on there. I think you can see through that door. Yeah, I didn't want to risk activating that there.
Moving. Aye, aye, Commander.
Right, time to move around forward. Top up on ammo.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. Reloaded.
This is something that's been with the game for, I think, as long as I've played it, where the XCOM has 1 tile more range of vision than the aliens. So you can sometimes get yourself in a situation where aliens will walk into your vision but will not activate. This is when they're patrolling on their turn, and when that happens you get vision of them as they patrol around the map. So I can see that there's some sectoids here, 2 sectoids, and I presume this drone is also part of that pod. So I'll be able to keep track of them as they move around the map, and I don't think that's working as intended, but it's always been in the game as long as I've played it, since Enemy Unknown. And in Enemy Unknown actually it was even more jarring because the pods would teleport. They would patrol, but they wouldn't actually move around the map. They would just teleport from one position to another, and that could lead to some quite interesting bugs where you would get a pod of, say, mutons just appear in the middle of your squad, and that was not preferable. So in Enemy Within, what they did is they made the pods actually move around the map, to patrol around the map. They'd actually move, which I think definitely improved things, because it meant that you wouldn't get this teleporting bug where they just jump on top of your squad. But the side effect is, of course, in these situations you can see them wandering around the map when you shouldn't be able to. It works also with battle scanners. If you get vision with battle scanners and then lose the vision because the battle scanner fades, you'll still be able to see them moving around the map.
Solid copy.
Right. What I sometimes like to do in this situation is to get out here and then go up these stairs. If you still don't trigger anything, by the time you get out of this door, it can be quite good to go onto this roof. Love me the high ground. It's very helpful. This might trigger some pods here, because you should be able to see through there. It's tempting actually to fight this pod. If they were a little closer, I would. Perhaps I could draw them in. I'm afraid that if I go too close to this here, I'll be able to see on that corner. I think if I go into this room and wait,
I'm on the move.
they might come a little closer.
Heading out. Moving out.
Alright then. As usual, I've got a cup of tea. The best kind of tea this time. One made by somebody else. My fiance. Right, they are coming closer. Very, very slowly. I'm going to wait another turn, and if they continue to come a bit closer, then I'm going to formulate some kind of strategy here. I believe that the aliens can actually hear footsteps, and they'll move generally towards them, as I understand it. Yeah, okay, this is good. I think there's also a pod here, which means I'm definitely not going to open that door, but if I wait one more turn they'll get a bit closer, and then I can jump out and surprise them. Here they come. Great, they're right outside the door, which gives me the perfect opportunity to start on them. Okay, how do I want to do this? I do have a flashbang. I could move to there, but that is so risky, and in opening new pods. The benefit is they might take cover against my assault there. In this situation, it's best to think, if I move here, they're going to want to take cover against me. Where are the likely places they'll go? One is here. I think that's fairly likely that one of them will move here. This one, I mean, they could move over here. And yeah, the likeliest spots are here, really. So I think that, although this is a risk in probably triggering more pods, I think this might be a worthwhile one, because to move here, I'm going to end up engaging in this area, which is safe from this direction. So I'm still going to do this. Okay, there we go. They've all moved this direction. That's not so bad, because they're grouped up there. Okay. I know I have an engineer. Where is he? Oops, that was a mistake. I've had that a few times where you accidentally double click and then someone moves. I don't think it's going to be fatal here at least, but it is annoying when that happens. Right, I think perhaps the first thing to do is to get rid of this drone. Unfortunately, my engineer is right here. I can use run and gun with this assault, but I think I prefer not to. Oh, that is so annoying. What has the assault got in terms of... Oh, okay. That might be the best way to go about things. Remove some cover and then hopefully... Yeah, I think this is the safest option here. Try to remove some cover here. Oh, couldn't have hoped for anything better. That's a lot of damage on them there. In fact, that's so much damage I think I can take some shots at them. Yeah. Where's my engineer? Right there. Okay, the engineer can probably get some last hits then. A 99% chance to hit. Can't really pass that up. Annoyingly, this drone, I believe, is flying. I don't think it's actually on the ground. Which causes some problems, but I think my gunner should be able to take care of that. Yeah, I'm going to move my gunner here. Nicely done, gunner. Oh, that has happened to me a few times. In fact, there, I just did it again. I was trying to click on this soldier, and I moved her. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Now here's the question: do you take this last shot, or do you throw the grenade? That is the question.
Heading there
No,
now.
not at 73%. You don't take the shot.
Throwing grenade.
Alright, that's 2 pods down. And yeah, as I said, I did hear another pod over here. So there's probably this pod and one more, I should think. Probably in this direction. Meld there, unfortunate. Right, so there's one there. I didn't see where both of the others went. I think one went behind here. Yeah, I think that's one in that corner there. Excuse my coughing, I've just woken up quite recently. Okay. It's quite possible that there's pods over here. That happens sometimes. That's why I'm hesitant about this move. This is not a great place to engage. They have a lot of heavy cover. There's a bit of a no man's land. There's pods that could spawn either side. This is so risky. I think my best option here is to let them come to me. This is where I wish I brought a scout. Yeah, when I said that earlier on, gunners, infantry and engineers are the important ones early on. Scout as well probably falls into that. More so even than infantry, I would say. Yeah, if I'd been a bit smarter about this, I would have brought a scout instead of an assault. Not to worry though.
Still in.
I want the gunner forward to suppress any overwatches.
Heading out. Headed
We
there
can
now.
try somewhat of an overwatch trap here.
On the move.
I don't think it'll be
I'm
effective.
on it, Commander.
Here we go. Let them come to us. Let them come within range of one tile and not trigger overwatch.
Incoming fire.
Oh, he's destroying the meld. I hear another pod of sectoids off to my left here. So we're going to have to deal with this quite quickly now. Where is the engineer? Right, no overwatches, so that's a blessing. I think I could kill these two sectoids, but I'm not sure about this one. This is the only person who sees anyone. I could set up another overwatch trap, have everyone sit on overwatch and this one hunker. Oh no, wait. She can see something. I could move to this position here and then throw a grenade over. That might be one option. I think that's what I'll do. There's a chance that this grenade will kill, which would be very nice. But even if it doesn't,
Eat this.
it means my overwatch trap is a lot more likely to succeed anyway. 2, that is pathetic. Besides, she was in the line of fire, so...
Solid copy.
Right, if I put someone on shore here, and then hunker them, they might move forward. Ideally, I want someone to move through here into this position. That would be an excellent overwatch trap. Oh, someone jumped through that window, I think. Suppressing from there. There he is. Let's get some free overwatches here. That'll do it.
Adjusting aim.
Textbook overwatch trap. Present them one hunker target that encourages them to move forward, and then catch them with overwatches. Right, what have we got here? We've got 4 sectoids now and 2 drones. That drone needs to die quickly, I think. Right. This is the one who's suppressed. This might be the turn for the smoke grenade here. I'm not even sure that this will affect everyone. Smoke grenades don't work quite right when it comes to walls. They don't always give you cover. Right, as I mentioned in the last video again, taking a shot on a grounded drone is always a good opportunity to take. Oh, and then it misses, of course. Now, do I gamble that this is the last pod and move to here? I think the time has come to start throwing grenades. Throwing lots and lots of grenades. If I move to here, will I be able to reach? Engineers have slightly longer grenade throws. Can I test with anyone? Right, if he can throw that far, surely the engineer can throw a frag grenade through that truck there. Surely.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna have to
Commander.
gamble. Yeah, easily. Easily. Now if this doesn't blow up the wall, then we're looking a bit silly. This is where you really need sapper on engineers. That's what makes them so powerful early on, that they can just reliably do this and just remove cover entirely. Right. That's still heavy cover. I'm not sure whether I can peek out and spot that, but I do think that standing here would get me a good shot.
He's down.
Right, so that's 3 sectoids and 2 drones. I wish that sectoid was actually standing on this cover here rather than this side. This infantry is not really doing anything right now. I'd like to move the infantry to this spot here. I could flashbang that sectoid. I think that might be my best option. If I flashbang him, he's likely to stay in this building, and there's a lot of opportunities to flank with run and gun in that building. My only concern is that I might need the flashbang to deal with the other two sectoids. And I think this is the only flashbang in the squad, I think. Yeah. It's still pretty likely that you'll get a kill, even if I took the shot from here. But leaving me in half cover against these guys, this would be a better option, but I think the sectoids move quite far back, so I think I'd be safer. But these drones, if I'd killed that drone with the gunner, then that would have been an option. Right, let's see what I can do from this spot,
I'm on the move.
and then make the decision from there. Well, I could get a flashbang. Oh! Oh! Why? Fat fingers pressed 5 twice. Ended up wasting a grenade. Damn it. Okay, that creates a problem now, because this sectoid could maybe move there and flank. And that is concerning. Right, I've got a plan. I'm going to move here so that the infantry can move up and take a shot at this drone. Because if that kills that drone, then suddenly everyone's a lot happier off. I am properly fat fingering the game here. Those two there. Incredible.
Heading to that location.
Alright, come on infantry. Do some great work with your high accuracy. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay. So now if I move, I can also move into concealment here. I think that'll be concealment. They won't be able to see around the corner there on the door, I don't think. This is an extremely likely to kill. There we go. So now we've got two guys there. They don't necessarily know that my assault is there until they move up. They've pinned him with Overwatch here. If I can suppress this guy with the gunner, that'll get him out of trouble. A drone making a typical dash move that doesn't do anything. Okay, yeah. I think we're out of a bit of trouble here. Need to be more careful about what buttons I'm pressing. No, actually, can I flashbang from there? No. Okay, this is fine. I can suppress. I think now that I've done that, I also have the luxury that I can take a shot on this one from, say, any of these positions, really, just to see if that would hit, then that would be great. But if it doesn't, then I can move forward and flashbang. How far forward can I move to flashbang? There, that would be enough, I think. The drone is a little bit of a problem. Can you shoot the drone? Yeah, okay. I'll take this shot anyway, because I'm going to reload with this guy.
I'm all out.
Oh, if I had not wasted that AP grenade, I could use it on that drone. Might be worth taking a shot on this drone here. This soldier is fairly safe from the drone.
Negative damage.
As is this one. Although, maybe I can throw a grenade if I get close enough. No, the drone's flying. That's not going to happen. 32% though, I'll take that shot. Oh, that's always nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to continue with this plan. Take a shot with the assault from safety, relative safety. And if it misses, that's okay, because I can flashbang him.
Двигаюсь к точке.
Okay, Operation Flashbang. No, I was being confident that I could definitely flashbang them both here. Yeah, I can. Okay, good. So one suppressed and flashbanged, and the other is just flashbanged. I think that I should be fairly safe here. If I'm right, I think that flashbangs give effectively the same movement area as when you are catching breath after a seeker attack, which is, I believe, 2 tiles of blue and 2 tiles of gold. That's good. Flashbangs don't have any effect on will, if I remember correctly. I thought I was getting a bug there. Oh yeah, the other flashbang's on this guy. Now I don't have a way of dealing with this Overwatch because I can't suppress it. So now might be a good time to start throwing grenades. But before I do that, I'm going to take some shots. This infantry can just throw out a lot of shots and see what hits.
Shot wide.
I'm taking shots at this one because he's Overwatched.
Missed the target.
Okay. I think now is another time when I need to run a flashbang Overwatch to set myself up in a good position for next turn. Yeah, I think I need to set off this Overwatch so that I can move forward to flashbang them again.
Got
Okay.
it, moving. Whoa!
Okay, that's good. It always worries me when I have to do that. It's essentially like lightning reflexes though, because lightning reflexes gives you, on the first go it gives you 90 reduced aim on their Overwatch, and on the second it gives you 70. So when you're dashing, which I can't remember if it's 10 or 20, and also when they have flashbang, it's like a 60-70% aim reduction. So it's not usually too bad, but it always makes me nervous. It's still like probably about a 20% chance you get hit. Flashbang again. Right, now I really need to actually get some work done on these two. Right, what if it's at a point blank range? See, what I don't want him to do is then say move to this position and then shoot me. Because although that's a low percentage chance when he's flashbanged, it's still not bad. It's still like probably about a 40% chance to hit me. I must be missing quite an obvious move here. Now that's not too bad, but it's scary when so much of the map is unexplored. I haven't heard any more pods though.
Слушаюсь. С ним разобрались.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna move here in Overwatch so that he doesn't move. So I can get him next turn with the assault.
Yes, Commander. I feel, Commander. Overwatch, aye aye.
Excellent.
Двигаюсь к точке.
Now, do I want the assault to get the kill, or should I train a rookie up? Yeah, I'll send this rookie in.
Moving out.
One of the rookies was extremely high aim and one was extremely low. What is the aim? This is the extremely high one, okay. There we go.
Down.
Chalk up another one.
Another successful mission. I mean, this demonstrated the power of flashbangs this game, because so often you can get yourself in a situation where you're just fighting these last one or two, and you just need that extra bit of safety. And without the flashbangs there, I really would have had no option but to just hunker down and let them run wild. And that is never a good situation to be in.
Excellent work,
Commander.
Alright then.
I'm impressed you were able to recover so much
So
of the
typically,
burn substance without any
the
casualties.
the expert marksman becomes a support. I think what I'll do with this one is turn them into I don't know what you call it, an assault medic? The medic with all the perks that give them bonuses to Overwatch and shots. So they get ready for anything, covering fire. I believe they get opportunists as well. Yeah, so the medics can be quite potent at just sort of being a general damage dealer. And just having, say, 3 medkits as being their only support effectively is still not bad. I mean, Field Medic was, remember, in vanilla, it was a 3rd tier ability, which defined the entire class. Yeah, that is something I must praise Longwall for. They always put all of the class defining abilities are all on the 1st tier. So lightning reflexes, for example, I think the only other time you get that is with an assault, and it is their mastery sergeant perk. So it makes a very unique class. You know, with infantry, with what used to be called bullet swarm, it's now called light 'em up. It's brilliant. I mean, it shows you also why assaults were so powerful in vanilla, because they still have run and gun as their starting ability, because it is just so good. Right. Well, that leaves me there for now. It's a little annoying that I missed out on getting the satellite uplink, but I can buy another interceptor here, which is what I'll do.
If we don't
Once-
address the lack of available
Thank you,
scientists
Vaughn.
in the lab soon, we run the risk of falling behind on our research.
Anywho, once xenobiology finishes, then you start getting requests for sectoid corpses, which right now I think I have quite a few of, 12. Yeah, and then that can boost your sinus, and it means in the end that you end up progressing faster with xenobiology than you would have if you just hadn't researched it and gone for what you immediately wanted. My usual tactics tend to be Xeno, then weapons upgrades, then beam weapons, then straight for armor, and then after that you can go multiple ways, but I usually try to focus on mechs because they are so powerful. Right. Another safe mission, another video, and I will see you for the next one.